passport, at least I do, because if I ever lose my passport, I want to have a copy to prove that at least I did have one. And if you don't, good luck.
Yes, Sidra.
You talking about an oxidizer?
Yeah, he's got one right here.
Is the oxidizer, Gail, want to stand up and show us, or?
They want to see what the oxidizer is.
Here's a cannula. Look at that beautiful thing.
Oh.
And it's a conserving device. And what it does is in that little disc down there, then maybe you need to walk up here. And what happens is you see them from several people have them on in the gym. And that little conserving device, actually, when you breathe in, it boluses you some oxygen. When you initially stop breathing, it fills that little bolus, that little valve again. So each time he breathes, he's getting a higher dose of oxygen. So at a half a liter equals 2 liters per minute, which makes your battery last a lot longer. There's no waste. So that's something that's been out there for years. We really haven't used them a lot until we came up with battery issues. And once we came up with battery issues, then we needed to find a way to make the battery last longer. So what did we do? We put you on an oxidizer. Yes,
And they do actually help. But I was going to say, that person that forgot the hose, sometimes, I'm not calling no names, I'm just saying that, make sure when you go through TSA that you have all your extra batteries, because they're rushing you through, so you got to be a little anal about keeping your batteries, so you're not caught up on your way to LA and have 2 batteries in Chicago and 2 batteries out on your way to LA.
Yeah.
right.
Luckily, the planes do have oxygen. I know they don't know anything about it, but they'll get
They
you
don't want
hooked
you
up
to use theirs.
and let you use it. You can't get off the craft with it, so you have to have somebody meet you,
Right.
bring you some oxygen, because they don't want to get that.
They can't.
Yeah. So
Understandable.
it's a big.
It's complicated, but it's doable.
It's
One more
doable.
question.
This is a comment. PB asked me if I slept with this. I don't, because I've got a concentrator that takes care of it.
And so you don't need to conserve on your plug-ins at home because it's running off your electricity. It's for when you leave the house and want to extend the length of your tank. Any other questions with you guys? I have a comment. Okay.
Just one more thing for anybody interested in any information. We have brochures up here for your use. Pick one up. It gives you anything about any of the units that we have. And also we left a couple of business cards if you want to call us. We're happy to answer any questions. Whether you invest with us or not is irrelevant. It's just we're here to help.
What is your price today on the Imogen?
What is our price? It's the same as you'd see on the internet, except you get Leo.
Okay,
one more quick comment I want to throw in here that brought to my mind during our conversation is we had a patient once who was connecting planes in Chicago and going on different airlines. And they just stopped her from boarding because her oxygen equipment had not been approved by that airline's board yet.
Oh.
That was an awful problem that was taken care of. So I got online and I Googled the FAA. And the FAA ruling from several years ago is if the Food and Drug Administration has approved the use of the concentrator, it must be allowed on all American commercial flights. So it wouldn't help with Japan Air if they're not American-based. But they cannot stop you from boarding, and you can download that document and carry it with you in case someone gives you a hard time. It sounds like things are getting better and easier for oxygen people, and it's about time. But
Just have to plan again.
know that they can't stop. I know, Kurt, you're getting restless. Mike and Leo for coming out and joining us and bringing more equipment to share with you. You were very helpful.
Let's give a round of applause to Jackie and Betsy. I mean, a big one. And our 2 visitors.
Also like to thank Mike and Leo for being here today. And I'd like to have them maybe back one more time, maybe in July, to talk more about travel. How does that sound?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so we'll do that maybe in July, get them to come back and not without me and Betsy. talking, we can have him talk about travel and a little bit more about it. Because this is really our lifeline here, guys, and this is what we need to be knowledgeable about. Okay? Thank you very much for listening to us. Have a great have a blessed Easter. Easter's in a couple of days.
Last shot at the bake sale. Prices have been cut 41%.
Get my plate.
Yeah.
What did you win?
Yeah.
Oh, you ready?
It's official.
FAA.
Excuse me.
That's right.